Hey guys, happy Saturday and happy day 26 of Vlogust. I can't believe how fast this is going. I feel like August has just sped by so fast. I'm a little bit sad that Vlogust is ending because I've really enjoyed the experience. So I've kind of been just kind of thinking, once August is over, what am I going to do next month? And I've kind of been thinking that I might set a goal to try to live stream every day for 30 minutes. And I don't know if I'm going to set like an actual time. That probably would work better for me. If I said, 11 a.m. every day, I stream for 30 minutes. Yeah, so I'll think about that. I did set that goal for myself a while ago. I wanted to try to live stream every day, but I don't know. It was so hot that I didn't have the energy. It was just too hot, and the fans and the air conditioning going in the background. So yeah, that made it a little tough. So I'm hoping that it's going to cool down after these couple of days because we're back to another heat wave. It is so hot. It's like triple digits, like 108. And hopefully after this, maybe this will be the end and we'll start cooling down to like the 90s. I'm hoping. Yeah, so if it cools down, I'll be so much I'll have so much more energy. So yeah, so one of the things I did do this morning, it's pretty early, it's about I don't know, I think it's about 9 right now. I did pull out my Tunisian crochet set because I want to finish up my blanket, and when I finish my blanket, I actually want to learn how to do Tunisian crochet. So I just picked up this set of interchangeable hooks. I got this on Amazon. And I tried to learn a while ago, but I was trying to do a blanket. It was a brick stitch by TL Yarn Crafts, and the stitch was so beautiful. But just as a first Tunisian crochet project, I think it was too big to try to do a blanket right away. So last month, Tony uploaded a video of this set of 3 little dishcloths, and I thought those were so cute, and they're like double-sided, and each one is like different colors. Like 2 different colors for each one. So I thought that would be the perfect project. So when I went to Dollar Tree a while ago, they did have some of this just cotton yarn, and I picked up a couple of them. I got this set, kind of a variegated one in blue, and then a solid blue, and then I also did the same thing with green. So I have a solid green, and then this kind of like variegated stripy one in green. And they also had like a beige color. There wasn't really anything to match that one, but at home I already had some pink. So some stripy pink and then solid pink. So I might kind of mix those in too. So I don't know what colors, like how exactly I'm going to mix them up, but I think I'm just going to pair them up like this. I think it'll be cute. And yeah, so I'm going to follow that tutorial and learn how to do some Tunisian crochet. I've never made like a crochet dishcloth. I don't know, just part of me is like, I don't want to ruin it, but I don't want to ruin a project like using it to wash dishes. But everyone that has made them and used them say that they are like the best thing ever for washing dishes. So I might give it a try. And probably my first crochet projects, my first Tunisian crochet projects are going to be pretty wonky anyways and messy. So might as well use them. So yeah, so this is my goal for my next project that I'm going to work on. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to set this aside. And I have my neon blanket. And it's not done. I know yesterday I had all these intentions, like all these great intentions of finishing this blanket yesterday. I didn't work on it at all after that. I didn't work on this blanket at all yesterday. So when I got up that morning yesterday, I had some errands to do, did that stuff. I came home and then I filmed a video showing how I do embroidery. And when I finished that, I think it was about 3 o'clock. So I decided, to go ahead and start editing that because I filmed it in like little clips and I needed to put all those clips together. So by the time I finished that, it was, I don't know, about 5 o'clock, I think. And I started it, I started uploading it to YouTube and all that. And then I had a little bit of time, so I watched some YouTube while it was uploading. And then it was 5:30, so it was time for me to feed the cats. And then after I fed the cats, I made my dinner. I've just been in this mood for burgers, like veggie burgers. I don't know. So I made another veggie burger yesterday. So delish. And I picked up some mushrooms in the morning. So I grilled the mushrooms, I grilled some onions, some peppers, and put that on top of my burger, and it was just so good. Yeah, so had dinner, and by that time I'd say, I don't know, it's like probably getting close to like 7 o'clock. And I was gonna pick up my blanket and start crocheting, but I don't know. I was just in the mood for playing video games. So I decided I'd make a few drinks and relax and just play some video games. And yeah, it was really nice. It was really enjoyable. I love gaming. I think it's just a fun thing, just chatting and playing a game with a friend is always so much fun to me. So that's what I did. Didn't get any crochet done, but that's okay. I have today. And it's going to be so hot today, so I'm going to be staying home. I'm not going to go out. So I'll probably go out to Panera for Sip Club just to get my, my free drink. So after that, though, I'm going to be staying inside. I'm going to close up the windows and probably just relax the day and crochet. I have no clue if I'm in frame or not. Yeah, so I've been thinking about how I'm going to do this blanket because this is how much of this pink I have, and then I just have like another one that just has just a tiny bit left over, and I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'm on the 5th one, a round of pink. I'm kind of now I don't know what I want to do, because part of me, I want more pink. I don't know how much more. I wanted to get up to 10 rounds of pink, but I'm not going to make that. I could stop at the 5 pink and switch back to this one, but for some reason I want a little bit more pink. And I know for me, like, I love things to be even, so I'm guessing I'm probably going to get up to like 7 rounds of pink. I like things to be even, so that's going to kind of bother me a little bit, but I think it's still going to look good because I'm not going to do 10 rounds of the variegated. I'm going to maybe do 4 and then the edging. So it'll kind of just be decreasing, I guess. We'll see. I love the color, so I'm going to be happy with how it turns out. So I was watching some videos yesterday that got me into something I want to start doing. I want to learn how to dye my own yarn. That just looks amazing. Like, so amazing. I thought that it would be super, super expensive to get into. Like, I thought the dyes were going to be really, really pricey. But I watched some videos and I saw like the supplies that you need. And it's really simple. I've been kind of thinking like what type of yarn I want to dye, because most of the videos that I watched are about dyeing wool and animal fiber yarn. I'm kind of thinking about that, but part of me, I don't really like to use animal products. I mean, if it were like yarn from like a small, like a very small business that is like getting it very, very humanely, I'd be okay with it. But that's going to be pricey. So I think I might try with the plant fibers. So cotton, linen, I guess. There's not quite as many resources and videos on how to do the plant fiber, how to do the plant fibers. But I did find a few. And it seems like what you need is, they had a fancy word for it. I don't remember what the word was, but it's soda ash. If you're doing the animal fibers, I think you use citric acid. But if you're doing plant fibers, you use soda ash. So I'm wondering, like, soda ash, it seems like it's similar to baking soda. So you need that, and it's really, really cheap. You get a huge bag of it on Amazon. And the next thing, you need the dyes. And this is where I was like, this is going to be pricey. But I looked at a website, and it's like mostly tie-dye things, like supplies for making tie-dye shirts, but I didn't know, it's basically the same thing that you use to dye yarn. And their dyes are really like affordably priced. Like for $5, you get a very, very large container of one color. And I mean, you only use like the tiniest amount of each of those. So I think like those containers are going to last forever, and they're only $5 each. And I was watching some videos, and you basically only need 3 colors. You know, you need the cyan, the magenta, and a yellow, and you just mix those and you make whatever color you want. So $15 worth of dyes. The soda ash, I think, was like, what, $5 for a massive bag. So $20 for that. And then the last thing, you need like the containers. So like a large pot, like a soup pot you need, and then like a metal stainless steel pan, and then like just like basic cooking things like a whisk and a large spoon, ladle. And you know, I have a lot of old pots and pans basically in my garage and storage, so I could just go through there and find some, or I could just go to the thrift store and pick up something too. So it looks like for supplies, basically I could just spend $20 and get pretty much all the supplies I need. And then the last thing would just be the yarn. And I was looking on Premiere, and they have some bags of undyed linen yarn, and they're only $12 each, and you get 5 hanks of them. So I'm like, okay, so I would probably get 2 of those, I'd say. So I'd have 10 hanks of yarn, and then all the supplies to do it for not that pricey. So under $50 pretty much, and I can learn how to dye yarn. I'm really, really interested in this. The only thing, I guess, for me, it's where am I going to do this at? Because I'm very clumsy, and I don't want to have, you know, problems with spilling things. So, yeah, probably be best for me to like go in the yard and try to do it outside. Because I do have like one of those like stovetop, like countertop cooktop things that I could take out there for heating. I can take out my kettle for boiling water and that kind of stuff. Might be kind of fun, at least when it cools off. So yeah, so that is really the next craft that I want to get into. I want to learn how to dye my own yarn, because yeah, that would be amazing. Like all of my amigurumi projects, instead of like having to buy the yarn, I could just dye the colors. I could just buy one color, buy white, and make all the colors that I need. I'm really excited. I know it's not going to be that simple of just like, hey, I want to make a project, let me make my yarn for that project, but in my head, that's how I feel it's going to work. Like, you know, I'll get an idea for a project, and then I'll just go dye the yarn. I messed up. Oh no. I messed up in the corner. I didn't put 3 single crochets. I only put 2. I mean, yeah. I think I'm just going to keep going. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference, right? Let's see. Hey, I made a corner. I don't think anyone's going to notice that I skipped a stitch, and I only put 2 double crochets instead of 3 for my corner. I don't know how that happened. Yep, I'm going to keep going. I messed up somewhere earlier in this blanket too. I did this exact same thing. I don't know where I did it, so I don't notice it anymore, so yeah, it'll be fine. There's just so much I want to do with crafting. So many things I want to learn. Like, I want to really also get into needle felting. I've watched so many videos on it and it just looks amazing. So that's another thing. And I have a little kit that has all the supplies, so that's something I really want to do. I want to learn how to do hand embroidery. Oh, just so much. But we'll see. So I think I am going to head over to Panera and pick up my free drink for the day, or one of them. I'm lucky. I joined Sip Club, where you just pay like, I think it's $12 a month and you get unlimited drinks. So if you stay there, you can refill as many times as you want, but if you leave every 2 hours, you can get another drink. And I'm really lucky. Panera is like right there, basically. Just go out the driveway, turn, and I'm at Panera. So it's super easy for me to get there. So yeah, so I'm gonna head over, gonna grab a tea, maybe a lemonade, we'll see. So, but I didn't want to just check in with you guys. I wanted to check in before it gets super, super hot. And yeah, just let you guys know, did not finish this, but I'm hoping to finish it today. See how far I get with the pink, and then I'm gonna switch back to this color and finish it off. Hopefully I get it done. We'll see though. But that is going to be it for me today. As always, I appreciate so much that you guys all do for me. I appreciate when you guys watch my videos, leave me comments. I enjoy that so much. It brings me so much joy. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you all and have a great day. Bye guys.